Hi, I'm Joy, and welcome to the SideChef Studio Kitchen. Today, we're making peanut butter and jelly cauliflower oatmeal. My New Year's resolution is to eat a healthy breakfast every day, so I've developed this cauliflower oatmeal recipe. I know it sounds a little bit strange, but it's honestly my favorite way to start the day. It's low carb, flavor packed, dairy-free, gluten-free, and absolutely perfect. Let's make breakfast. We're gonna start by breaking down our cauliflower into florets to make our cauliflower oats. So to do that, we're just gonna cut our cauliflower in half. So then we're just gonna cut it in half again, and then we can use our hands to break off the florets and not use too much of the stem. To prevent waste, I really like to save all my vegetable scraps in the freezer until I have enough to make a very delicious vegetable stock. But with cauliflower, you can also use the stems to make lots of things like cauliflower pizza or gnocchi. The list goes on and on. So now that we have our cauliflower broken down, it's time to make our cauliflower rice. So I'm using a food processor today. If you don't have one, you can just use a knife and mince up the cauliflower. Now it's time to process into rice. If your cauliflower is getting stuck at the top or in the middle, just scrape down your bowl and then keep going. Our cauliflower rice is all ready. You can see that all the big pieces have broken down and it's about the size of white rice. If you've purchased your cauliflower rice, you can just skip to the next step. All right, so we're gonna get started on our oatmeal now. So now that we have our rice, we're gonna soak it in coconut milk and oat milk. Coconut milk helps to mellow out the cauliflower flavor, while oat milk gives it a nice oat taste because it is oatmeal after all. First, you're gonna put in the coconut milk, and next we'll add in the oat milk. So we're just gonna stir everybody together, and then we're gonna set it aside to soak for at least 5 minutes just to get all those flavors combined. Yum. I find that coconut milk and oat milk are really great ingredients here because they're a perfect way to start your day. Coconut milk is full of electrolytes, so it really does help you feel less tired throughout the day, and oat milk and cauliflower are rich in fiber, so again, just getting those nutrients right out the gate and starting your day off right. While our cauliflower is soaking, we're gonna make our spice mix. This adds layers of flavor, but it also adds those warm spices that we're used to in oatmeal. So we have brown sugar, then I'm gonna add in cinnamon, ground cloves, nutmeg, and a little pinch of salt. Boop. And now we mix it all together. It smells like gingerbread. It's honestly delicious. It's time to get cooking. So we're gonna add in our cauliflower milk mixture into a saucepan and we're gonna cook it. This should take about 5 minutes on medium heat. Our cauliflower is now heated through and it's time to add in our flavoring. We're gonna start with our peanut butter. Peanut butter is of course delicious, but it's also filled with protein and healthy fats. We're gonna add in vanilla, just for some flavor. Last, we're gonna add in that warm spice mixture we made before. So then we just mix all those delicious flavors into our oatmeal. And it already smells amazing. I've always been a really big oatmeal fan. When I was a kid, I would eat those packets of brown sugar cinnamon oatmeal, and I would swirl in a glug of maple syrup at the end. It was always a really fun way to get me to eat breakfast, but it was also really filling and delicious. So I'm recreating that here with my peanut butter and jelly cauliflower oatmeal. Now that we've added in all our delicious flavors, we're gonna turn up the heat to high and we're gonna let it simmer until it's thickened for about 5 to 8 minutes. Now that our cauliflower oatmeal is nice and thickened, we're gonna give it a taste. So we're just tasting for seasoning here. Every cauliflower is different, peanut butter is different, so you're just gonna see your personal preference, what you want to add. So right now, I think we're all set, but you can add more cloves, cinnamon, peanut butter, totally up to you. If you think it could do with a little bit more sweetness, I would hold off until you add the jelly. It's time for breakfast. Before we eat, we're gonna add in a swirl of our favorite jam or jelly. As a raspberry enthusiast, I'm using raspberry today, but feel free to use your favorite jam in your breakfast. If you know me, you know I love lemon zest, and a great way to freshen up store-bought jam or jelly is with lemon zest. So I'm just gonna add a little bit. And that will just brighten up the flavor of your jam. It's time to swirl in our jelly. So I'm just gonna take a big spoonful, put put it right in the middle, and then we'll swirl it in. Breakfast is served. Whatever your resolution is this year, I hope that this healthy and delicious breakfast helps fuel you through your day. This is our year. Let's make it happen.